Hello again. So today I thought we would look at the first singles released in America on the RCA label. So we're looking here 1955 to 56. Of course the first 5 singles released in America were on the Sun label, released between July 1954 and August 1955. On the 21st of November 1955, Elvis signed a contract with RCA, who paid what was at the time a record $35,000 plus a $5,000 bonus paid direct to Elvis. On the 2nd of December 1955, RCA re-released the Mystery Train single, backed with I Forgot to Remember to Forget. And I'll put a picture up of the label, because it actually says Elvis Presley with Scotty and Bill. On the 20th of December they released the other 4 Sun singles, but now the label just states Elvis Presley. So that's Alright Mama and Blue Moon of Kentucky. And Left Your Right She's Gone, Baby Let's Play House. Good Rockin' Tonight, I Don't Care If the Sun Don't Shine. And You're a Heartbreaker, Milk Cow Blues Boogie. I think these are underrated. Elvis's Sun records had only been released a few months before, and they sell for high hundreds to thousands of pounds. But you can pick these up for around £30 to £40. So why did RCA re-release the Sun singles? Well, we all know the legend that Sun Records is today, but in 1955 it was a minor label. It wasn't doing that well, and it was releasing records mostly in the South. RCA meant nationwide distribution. On the 10th of January 1956, Elvis walked into RCA's studio in Nashville and in 2 days recorded 5 songs. Just 17 days later, the single Heartbreak Hotel, backed with I Was the One, was released. On the 4th of May came the single I Want You, I Need You, I Love You, backed with My Baby Left Me. Now there is a bit of a mystery here. A few promo copies of a single released about this time with a drawn cartoon cover called This Is His Life. One copy exists where the owner had actually written on it, I want you, I need you, I love you. To me this makes sense. The sleeve mentions his appearance on the Gleason show. So I think this is the logical single that was released with this cover. It's an extremely rare item selling for £1,000. But it's not the most accurate depiction of his life story. Apparently he was a street busker at some point, and while at high school he made a demo disc and was immediately signed up by a record label. On the 13th of July came the single Hound Dog, backed with Don't Be Cruel. I find the American singles charts difficult to work out. If you look at the charts around this period, there are weeks where Hound Dog is at number 5 in the charts and Don't Be Cruel is at number 2 in the charts, but something else is number 1. But obviously Hound Dog, Don't Be Cruel together must have far outsold the number 1. On the 31st of August, RCA did something very strange. They released 7 singles in one day. The Cashbox trade paper stated that RCA were doing this for the fans that could not afford the album or the EPs. But of course this meant that none of them had any chance of doing well in the charts. And some of them are quite difficult to find. So, Trying to Get to You and I Love You Because. And what you have to remember about this is the first time that Trying to Get to You was released. So although we always think of it as a Sun record, it was never released by Sun. So you can buy an original released Sun record quite reasonably. Blue Suede Shoes, Tutti Frutti. Shake, Rattle and Roll, Lordy Miss Claudie. Just Because and Blue Moon. And the one that I found most difficult to find, I'm Counting on You, I Got a Woman. I'm going to sit right down and cry over you, I'll never let you go. And Money Honey and One-Sided Love Affair. On the 6th of October 1956 came the last single of the period that I'm talking about. That was, of course, Love Me Tender. Now, you will also find singles like this. So this is Just Because and Blue Moon. So you would think that this must be the original release single. But the thing to look out for is the serial number. On the original single it begins 47. This begins 447. So these are the very early gold standard releases, although they don't say gold standard on the label. But they are collectible in themselves. So that covers Elvis's RCA singles 1955 to 1956. It's an interesting series of records, and I think it should be more collectible than it seems to be. Everybody concentrates on the Sun records, which of course would be nice to have, but they're so expensive. These are a reasonable alternative. So that's it for this week. See you next week. Bye for now.